guys, welcome along. Richie here from the Heresy Group.
Tim from the Heresy Group.
So today guys, is the first day we're on our new site where we will be providing different various training modules for those that are interested. Tim run a lot of drills, I run a lot of different drills, some stuff we've cut before, some stuff we haven't done before. I know there's a few bits that caught us both out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think today for me has been a real big learning curve. I think anyone that's interested in doing these modules, even if you are looking at the real basics that we covered first thing this morning, moving into some, I would say, lightly advanced drills, but still definitely going to catch people off guard.
Yep.
We've got a lot of space down here, so we've got 100 acres to ourselves, an incredible site. We can do a lot of different stuff with it. At the moment, we're going to keep it nice and tight on the simple modules. I think for a lot of airsofters out there, a lot of guys that are looking to weapons manipulation and basic training, it'd be very beneficial to them, I think.
Absolutely, yeah. I think there's, like Tim said, we've ranged from the real absolute basics of just you know, shouldering the weapon, handling the weapon, to mag changes, all the other really cool stuff that we will be covering in our various modules. However, you know, as most things, guys, we're going to start with the basics and progress you through as the modules advance. That being said, I think there's a lot of stuff. You know, there's stuff that's caught us out. There's going to be stuff that are going to catch some very seasoned guys out as well.
Yeah.
You know, not purposely trying to catch you out, but it's just, you know,
it's everyday stuff that's going to get you off guard.
Everyday stuff,
sure.
You know, that you take for granted out on the skirmish field, out on the Milsims, that you know, take for granted when really we should be practicing and brushing up on. So that's what we're here to do.
So guys, I did put a video up a little while ago about my thoughts on training. Any hobby that, you know, I've been involved in throughout my kind of adult life, where I've had more of the time, more of the flexibility, I've always tried to kind of push my capability with that. And I think the cadence of today for us has been really good, and has even allowed me today to look and think, there's stuff I definitely need to brush up on. I think, you know, if you take your airsoft semi-seriously, or even if you just want another avenue to go down, you know, you're a guy that can't get out and play all the time, and maybe training is a bit more beneficial to you, you know, maybe you can't do a whole weekend, or it's something you're not capable of doing, then I think it's a really good outlet as well for someone that maybe is not interested as much in force-on-force contact, but maybe the kind of more weapons manipulation, target engagement kind of perspective.
Exactly. Like you say, we can't all get away, you know, for a whole weekend, and can't all afford a whole weekend, you know, Milsim, etc. You know, let's face it, the price of skirmishes are going up and up and up.
Yeah.
You know, it's no longer sort of £15, £20 for a skirmish day these days.
No, they're getting expensive.
Whereas, you know, what we're going to provide is a full, non-judgmental environment for you guys to run some drills with you know, lots of cool guys here, a forum for everyone to discuss various platforms, various training, no pressure, no judgment, like we say. No one's going to stand in front of you and bark orders, etc.
Yeah, we're not about that.
It's not about that life at all. So, and again, all for much less than a average skirmish day. And you've still got, you know, it's just one day event. Obviously, we'll be covering nighttime, NVG, low light training. As you can see, the sun's going down. We are literally just about to transition over from our daytime kit to our nighttime kit. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, should be good.
So I think, guys, just one more thing to touch on. I know the first thing that people are going to ask is there going to be videos? Are you going to be recording it? When can we see the footage? We've explicitly said this is going to be a no media event. That is from our perspective, and that is also from the people that want to come and do this training's perspective. The last thing that we want you to be worrying about is where your camera's positioned. Are you going to get caught tripping, falling, dropping something on someone else's GoPro? We just don't want that to be a focus. The focus for the day is for you to come away being more competent with your weapon system. Whether that is, you know, the fact that you've improved your pistol draw, whether it is your gun position, whether it is your muzzle discipline and height over bore and those types of things. We want you to come away focused on that and not on the media. So I'm sorry to say that there will be no media from these events. Maybe in the future we might get a few select guys together and do a bit of a montage, but that is going to be way in the future. And at the moment we are going to be very much focused on getting individuals down here, you, your team, you and your friends, you know, whatever, we will cater for it, but the main thing is that media is not the primary objective of the day.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you say, you know, the idea is it's not just, we're not cutting media off to spite anyone or etc. Like Tim says, if you're too busy focused on how, you know, how you're going to look in a video or how you're going to splice that video together to get more likes, That's not about that, you know. Anyone who follows my Instagram, Richie _ the Heresy group on Instagram, will know I posted a little teaser video. Again, guys, that was just a teaser to give everyone a small insight on some of the stuff that we will be covering and what you'd expect on the day. But the media blackout is to say, it's about for you to focus on your kit, your body movements, your weapon manipulations. Is to focus on you, your kit, and how you run your gun. That's what we want you to do. We want you to be 1,000% focused and committed to this. At the end of the day, we're not doing this for free. No. You know, it is a paid event, so we want you to spend your money wisely and get the maximum out of the day that you can get.
I guess, guys, if you are interested in this, there will be some media out on it. So head over to either Facebook, facebook.com/the Heresy group. You can head over to mine or Richie's Instagram. It's all linked in the description below. What I will do is when the training is rolling, I will update the description of this video. So if this is a video that's been out for a little while, something that you're interested in, or you've caught up on the tags, or you're catching up on the channel, just check the description to make sure there is some contact information in there. We are doing this on an invite basis, so you will have to apply, answer some criteria, and then on that criteria we can then kind of group people based on that criteria. And that is not to segment anyone, no. It's just so that we can make sure that the course of what people are doing is moulded to that group. And obviously we'll have a selection of modules for different people. What we're going to try and drive people through is through module 1, then to module 2, module 3, and so on and so forth.
Like you're saying, obviously this isn't, we're going to try and group people. So it's not, this isn't exclusive training, it's open to everyone. Obviously, once you've answered certain criteria, don't feel that, if you are, well, no, I'm not at that level yet. Everyone has to start somewhere. Yeah. This is what we're going to do, guys. We're not just going to throw in the deep end. This is training for people of all skill sets, all skill levels. So don't be worried about that. Yeah,
just to hit on that point again, if you're new to Airsoft and you're considering Milsim, you want to push yourself, you're someone that's assertive about their hobbies, someone that wants to get better, they want to progress, they want a platform and an environment to do that. There isn't very many sites out there that are going to let you rock up and just run some drills throughout the day. They're going to want you engaged in their game. Whereas here, we are about the drills. We are here to advise. We will have a forum of people. This is not us dictating what you're doing. Yeah. This is everyone feeding back. And there is plenty of points throughout the day where you can feed back something that works, something that doesn't work, suggestions, your way of doing it. We're happy to hear it all. So
absolutely, yeah.
That's pretty much it from us today. There will be some more information over on the different social medias. We will be driving this whole training segment of what the Heresy Group is doing really, really hard. There will be, modules available. There'll be space available. There will be dates going up, so you can plan ahead for this and to make sure you can fit it in. Again, if you are watching this and the video's been out for a little while, just check in the description below, and we'll make sure those links are in there.
Yeah. So, like I say, there will be more modules coming as time progresses. So, if you miss out on the first 1 or 2, don't worry, guys. We will be repeating modules over. Yeah. So, if we're on module 3 and more advanced stuff, and you feel that's not for you, just speak to us, speak to myself or Tim. Yeah. We can advise you when the next module 1 is going to be, so we can put your name in the hat for that and get you moving forward.
Yeah, get you down. If you are part of a team, if you're a part of a new Airsoft team, or you're part of an Airsoft team that wants to progress into the Milsim ecosystem and sphere, definitely recommend you get down something like this. We can tailor it so that you're running in pairs and 4s and so on and so forth. So guys, any questions, any comments on this, please make sure you leave them in the comments box below. If you have not subscribed, you can do that by clicking it in the bottom right hand corner of the video. Guys, go out, follow our media. If you want to stay up to date to us more, we are very active on Instagram. Absolutely. All of that's ported through to Facebook as well, if you're one of these guys that isn't on the Instagram platform. So guys, look forward to hearing your thoughts on this training, also to hear from you if you are interested in attending one of the module sessions. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope to see you.